Hey guys, my kid is broken here. Welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be another Fallout video, and we're gonna be talking about why Fallout 3 deserves a remaster. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Every subscriber is greatly appreciated. I love all your guys' supports, comments, likes. I read them all. I see you guys. Trust me. I appreciate all the support I've been getting recently. You guys are amazing and awesome. So now let's talk about Fallout 3 Remastered. Now we know it's coming because of the whole, lawsuit leak with Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows that. They leaked that Oblivion Remastered was coming, and well, now it's out, it's playable. I played it, I enjoyed it, I loved it. I got every achievement again on it. It's phenomenal. Everybody loved it. It did so well, and that leads high expectations for the Fallout 3 Remastered. Because the Oblivion Remastered did so well, I feel like Fallout 3's Remastered is gonna do just as good, and I feel like they're gonna put a little more effort into building up this remastered title. Because if the Oblivion Remastered didn't do that well, I feel like they wouldn't really bother too much with the Fallout 3 Remastered, but because it did so well, I feel like they might give an extra bit of love to the game. We might see an earlier time for the game because a little more production might go into it. But that is just wishful thinking. If I were to think realistically, it probably won't come this year, and it might not even come the next year. We're not gonna see it in a while. And as excited I am for the Fallout 3 Remastered, I couldn't help but just talk about a lot of people saying that they would have rather preferred a Fallout New Vegas Remastered, and I couldn't have disagreed more. Now, Fallout New Vegas is an absolutely incredible game. I have so much hours spent on New Vegas, and I have so much nostalgia and love for the game, and I would absolutely love a remastered, but to have that over a Fallout 3 Remastered, not really. And Fallout 3 is an absolutely amazing game. I mean, I absolutely love this game, and so did everybody else when it came out in 2008. It even got nominated for Game of the Year. But as we can see in recent times, it has not been doing that great. I mean, time has not been kind to Fallout 3. So many people put Fallout 3 under the bus, and so many kids will say Fallout New Vegas is the best and completely ignore Fallout 3, saying it's terrible. And so many YouTube videos have come out saying like, oh, this game is bad, this game is terrible. So it's gotten some pretty harsh treatment for absolutely no reason. Now, I feel like you can't say the game is bad simply because it's old, because, well, it is old. It was made in 2008, and you can't just ignore what the game did for the time or why it was so great. Now, I made a whole video on why I love Fallout 3, and I pointed out some really good things that made Fallout 3 amazing, so make sure you check that out on my channel. I brought up a lot of good points, like how much love is put into the game. The game is just full of content, full of things to explore. The exploration, the world of Fallout 3, the environment is absolutely amazing. And there's so many great things about Fallout 3. However, there's also quite a few bad things about the game. And this is why I feel like we absolutely need a Fallout 3 remaster. I feel like if they work out all of the bad things about Fallout 3, then it could easily be the best Fallout ever made. Now, Fallout 3 is on some people's lists of already being the best Fallout, but I feel like this remastered could really elevate that opinion and really make it a universal thing, like New Vegas being the best. Nah, it's Fallout Remastered now. Now, of course, there's a lot of work to be done before it gets to that point. Like, they need to fix the clunky shooting mechanics, stiff animations and bugs, and also implement some quality of life changes. And I made a whole video on everything that they should add in the Fallout 3 Remastered. You guys should check that out. That's also a very good video. But let's just recap on that video, bringing up the points that I made and also bringing in a few that I didn't include in that video. So let's start off with the first point, which of course is the graphics in the game. Now, the graphics are, of course, outdated. There's nothing really wrong with the style of the graphics. It's got a really gritty graphical style, which is perfect for Fallout 3. Because Fallout 3 is a really dark game, those gritty realistic graphics complement it so much, so I really don't think they should mess with the graphical style of the game that much, but improving those graphics in the game is gonna be a huge game changer. Now, speaking of the graphical style of Fallout 3 is that green tint the game is infamously known for. Now, the green tint never really bothered me when playing the game until people started complaining about it, and then I started to notice its presence in the game a lot more. But, you know, I was too busy enjoying the game to ever really care about the green tint. But yeah, that's definitely something in the question for the remaster. Do they change that? And to be honest with you guys, I feel like it's not going to be in the remastered, and not because it's a choice that they're going to make. I think they're just going to naturally get rid of it through, you know, their engine that they're making it on. They're definitely going to focus a lot on improving the graphics, that they're not really going to care for a green tint in the game. And honestly, that's really sad, because I feel like that green tint gives a lot of character to the game and makes it really unique to the franchise. Whereas, you know, New Vegas has that orange tint, Fallout 3 has that green tint, and you know, it's not really a problem for me. Again, I didn't notice it until people started complaining about it, and you know, even now that I now notice it, I still don't have a problem with it. And I really hope the developers meet those two opinions in the middle, keeping that green tint but not as prominent as it is in the original game, because sometimes at night you can really see that green tint. It really pops a lot. So maybe reducing that greenish tint to the game while still having that green tint could be beneficial to both parties. Now, a big change they need to make to the game is modernizing the combat. And well, yeah, the combat is really outdated. Even for the time of 2008, it was kind of outdated. So this is definitely something on their list to modernize. Majority of weapons in the game, you can't aim down the sights of the weapons. Only if it has a scope on it, then obviously then you can aim down the sights of the scope. Again, even giving it a greater reason for a remaster. There's also the render distance, which is not that great. In the original game, you have to get up pretty close to some areas to actually render in everything in that location. This is one of those small yet huge changes to the game, because a lot of people say that the landscape of Fallout 3 is pretty boring, it's pretty plain, it's pretty blurry, and that's just because of the rendering distance. There's so much to the world of Fallout 3, but we can't really get to see everything because we got to get so close to it to actually render everything. And yeah, there's a lot of glitchy textures in the game that people tend to notice. There's a lot of bugs and glitches in the game, so all of those being fixed in the remastered will just completely change the game. And I think people who absolutely hate Fallout 3 will end up absolutely loving it. So yeah, Fallout 3 needs a lot more work to be done than, say, New Vegas, so it definitely deserves a remastered, and I really hope that they don't mess this up. And looking back at Oblivion Remastered, they did such a great job with the graphics and modernizing the game, and that's exactly what we need with Fallout 3. I can't wait for it. I'm super excited for it. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I am a gaming YouTuber. I pretty much talk about any game, but recently I've been talking about Fallout because, well, I mean, I love Fallout. Fallout's like my favorite game of all time, so I'm making a lot of Fallout videos. So make sure you guys subscribe if you like the content, like it, comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.